We've got an Aspirdastra and we keep it in a pot, in a whatnot, in the hat stand in the hall. Now it didn't seem to grow till one day Brother Joe had a notion he could make it strong and tall. So he crossed it with an acorn from an oak tree, and he planted it against the garden wall. It shot up like a rocket till it nearly reached the sky. It's the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. We couldn't see the top of it, it got so blooming high. It's the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. When Father's had a skinful at his pub, the bunch of grapes, he doesn't get all fighting mad or getting into scrapes. You'll find him in his bearskin, playing Tarzan of the apes, of the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. We've had to get it watered by the local fire brigade, so they put the water rate up half a crown. The roots stop up the drains, grow along the country lanes, and they come up half a mile outside the town. Once we hired the Crystal Palace for an hothouse, but a jealous rival went and burnt it down. The tomcats and the moggies love to spend their evenings out up the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. They all begin meowing when the buds begin to sprout from the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. The dogs line up for miles and miles, a funny sight to see. They sniff around for hours on end and wag their tails with glee. So I've had to put a notice up to say it's not a tree. It's the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. It's getting worn and weary and its leaves are turning grey. It's the oldest Aspirdastra in the world. So we water it with half a pint of Guinness every day. It's the stoutest Aspirdastra in the world. The Borough Council told us that we've got to chop it down. It interferes with aeroplanes that fly above the town. So we sold it to a woodyard for a lousy half a crown. It's the biggest Aspirdastra in the world. Oh, I'm going to miss it so, that lovely thing. You spend all my time watering it. Put a little big figure all around the roots, you know. It's lovely for the dogs to come and sniff at when you're kind of tired.